Good day, students. The topic for the day is fracture healing. A fracture is defined as a break in the bone. It can be traumatic or it can be pathological. The signs and symptoms are severe pain, immobility, loss of function, pressure effects on the surrounding structures, damage to the surrounding structures, and loss of blood or shock. So this is a fracture over here, the yellow line. Blood collects, which is called hematoma. Inflammatory cells are the blue cells which come, and there is a fibrovascular stroma that is formed. And finally, there is a bone that is growing, and the unwanted bone is being removed. This is called remodeling. So the fracture, these are the types of fractures which we should memorize. Kindly go through it, and I have always drawn a box around the types. So it can be a simple fracture like this, or it can be open fracture, means it is exposed to the exterior. Complicated is when there is damage to the surrounding structure. Green stick usually in children. And comminuted means multiple fragments are there, as in this case. And pathological fracture, underlying disease. Osteoporosis, all of you know. And stress fracture, repeatedly when there is stress, such as marching by soldiers. Please memorize this one. The stages of fracture healing. The first one is hematoma formation. What is hematoma? It is nothing but a blood clot. Whenever there is injury, the blood collects and it coagulates. That is called a hematoma. Later on, you find that there is a proliferation of the blood vessels into that site, and there is also the fibrous tissue. This is called fibrocartilaginous callus or a soft callus. Later on, you find this is a bone, and there are multiple bony fragments which are growing into, and this is called the bony callus. Finally, everything is over, but a shape is not given, and the unwanted bone is removed. The original bone shape is restored. This is called remodeling. So the stages are given here. Kindly memorize, draw this diagram. And this is a nice diagram. Again, a fracture is there. This empty space is the hematoma. There is a proliferation of the spindle-shaped cells. Fibroblasts and the string-like ones are the blood vessels. So this is the granulation tissue or a soft callus. And in this one, you find that the red one are the osteoclasts or the giant cells which will be removing the unwanted dead bone. And the new bone is being formed by means of the osteoblast. Also, there are other cells such as the stem cells which will help in the formation of the bone. And ultimately you find these are all yellow lines are all bony trabeculae which are formed. They are laid down perpendicularly. So it becomes a hard callus and a new bone formation. Finally, this bulge is removed and it is called remodeling. So osteoclast, osteoblast, bone, lamellar bone, and remodeling. These words you people should remember.